Cause that's my plans. I'm wearing all my favorite plans. Give me some space for both my hands.
Magical connections with nature happen every day here at the Texas State Aquarium. As you all walk these grounds, it is our hope that you learn just a little bit more about the world around you and leave with a renewed inspiration to want to protect these animals and our planet for the future. We opened Dolphin Bay as a way to bring the wonders of marine mammals to all of our visitors, as Shadow and Kai serve as ambassadors for their wild counterparts. And we'd like to thank our corporate sponsors, Whataburger, for making it all possible. Well, let's get to know our boys just a little bit better. Up first, we have Shadow. Shadow was born at the Minnesota Zoo 20 years ago. And Shadow weighs in at over 450 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Shadow. Up next, we have Kai. Kai is 18 years old, and he is from the Brookfield Zoo. Kai is a Hawaiian word that means spirit of the sea. Everybody say hi to Kai. The Texas State Aquarium plays a very important role in the care for marine mammals. We're part of a national breeding consortium which exists to maintain a genetically diverse population of Atlantic bottlenose dolphins in places like zoos and aquariums. Now, in the wild, when male dolphins are old enough, they break away from their family pods to form their own group. We basically replicate this here at Dolphin Bay, and we will house Shadow and Kai until the consortium asks for them to go meet their future girlfriends. They might be a little bit nervous about this big first date, so let's go ahead and see what they have planned. All right, Kai, what's your idea for the big first date? He's gonna take her for a ride on this motorcycle. All right, Shadow, what's your idea for the big first date? Aw, he's gonna take her his favorite toy. Well, let's give them a round of applause and wish them well on their journey to meet their future girlfriends. Now, there's many different methods for training, and one way is through shaping behavior. This is done through the use of a target. From a very young age, Shadow and Kai were taught to follow targets with their mouth or their rostrum. This allows the trainer to step them through many different behaviors. Now, pretty much anything can be a target. Typically, it's the trainer's hand or a target pole, just like you see Aaron and Emma with up on the rocker. So we'll start off small with simple behaviors like head shakes up and down, left and right, and then leading the spins. And then we can move to more complex behaviors that are up and out of the water. Let's go ahead and see what Kai has learned to do through the use of targets. Let's go ahead and see what Shadow and Kai have come up with all on their own. we're basically using a form of dolphin sign language. To demonstrate that, I'm going to have my volunteer come on down. He learned a hand sign before the show. We're going to go ahead and see what he's asking the dolphin to do today. Sometimes we have visitors come to Corpus Christi and they think it's an excellent idea to go out into the bay to interact with wild dolphins. But what do you all think? Does that sound like a very good idea? No, you're exactly right. Dolphins are like any other animal, which means they can be unpredictable and that can make them dangerous. It is also illegal to go out into the bay to interact with wild dolphins. Our hope here at the Dolphin Bay and Texas State Aquarium is that Shadow and Hyde has inspired you all to want to go out and protect their wild counterparts. Because remember, ladies and gentlemen, we truly are the key to a better future. Well, now that we've spent some time together here at Dolphin Bay, I have one last question for you. Are you all ready to see some of their best moves? Oh, you guys can do much louder than that. Are you ready to see some of their best moves? All right, put your hands together for our marine mammal training team.